Vanguard LifeStrategy 100% Equity Fund. Features, strengths, weaknesses. This fund offers a globally diversified, passively managed portfolio allocated entirely to equities, making it a high-growth, high-risk investment option suitable for long-term investors with a high-risk tolerance. Key features include its simplicity. It's a single fund solution providing exposure to both U.S. and international stocks through underlying Vanguard index funds. The fund maintains a static asset allocation, eliminating the need for rebalancing decisions by the investor. Specifically, it targets approximately 80% U.S. stocks and 20% international stocks, split further between large-cap, mid-cap, and small-cap companies within each region. The expense ratio is very competitive, typically a significant advantage of Vanguard funds, making it a cost-effective option for broad equity exposure. This fund is primarily designed for investors who are comfortable with significant market volatility and have a long investment horizon, typically 10 years or more, as it's designed for accumulating wealth over time rather than generating immediate income. Strengths include its extreme diversification, mitigating the risk associated with individual stocks or sectors, its low expense ratio, maximizing returns over the long run, and its simplicity, allowing investors to easily implement a globally diversified equity strategy. Furthermore, Vanguard's reputation for low-cost, passive investing adds to its appeal. Weaknesses, however, stem directly from its 100% equity allocation. This makes it highly susceptible to market downturns, potentially leading to significant short-term losses. It's not suitable for investors nearing retirement or those with a low-risk tolerance who need capital preservation. Furthermore, while diversification is a strength, some argue that the static allocation, while simple, may not be optimal for all market environments and lacks the flexibility to adapt to changing economic conditions. There's also no downside protection or active management to mitigate losses during market corrections. Finally, the 20% international allocation, while providing global exposure, might be considered underweight by some investors seeking greater diversification or exposure to faster-growing emerging markets. In conclusion, the Vanguard LifeStrategy 100% Equity Fund is a solid choice for long-term investors with a high-risk tolerance seeking a simple, low-cost, and globally diversified equity portfolio. However, investors must understand and accept the inherent volatility associated with a 100% equity allocation and consider whether the static asset allocation aligns with their individual investment goals and risk profile. Carefully consider your time horizon and risk capacity before investing.